So this is my 10-year YouTube anniversary video. I've actually been sitting on this video since November, since that was my actual 10 years mark on YouTube, but I've tried to make this video and I just haven't been able to. And I thought that if I just kept giving it time, that eventually I would change my opinion and be able to celebrate this for the achievement that it is. But it's April, and I've just come to realize that my opinion is not going to change on the subject. And that is that when you spent 10 years on YouTube, I can't help but feel like it's a failure. And when you've built your whole life around something that you feel is a failure, then you kind of feel like a failure. And it's really hard to celebrate something that's when you feel like that. I've been on YouTube for forever. And when people have gone up and have moved out and have moved over, and I am just still here. 10 years of doing YouTube. It just sounds exhausting. And it is. Dealing with YouTube, with every single algorithm change, guys. I cannot even count on every single item in this room how many times the algorithm has changed on YouTube. It changes all the time. And every time when I want to get emotional over this change or that change, I just sit back and go, this too shall pass. Because I'm like an old cranky willow tree, just blowing in the wind that nobody can seem to knock down. I'm just freaking here, still growing old, still on the riverbanks of YouTube. That is me. Seriously. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, and this site is a part of me as much as I'm a part of it. And it's hard to feel not some sort of attachment when you've spent 10 years of your life dedicating your life to creating stuff on a platform, being part of a platform. And frankly, I honestly don't think YouTube gives a crap about me. Like, they don't. Like, that's so crazy to say, but I don't think they really care. It's hard not to feel passionate about a site that you've dedicated 10 years of your life to. People ask me how long I've been on the site for, and I hate telling them that I've been on for 10 years. I always put it in like antidotes, like, oh, well, technically it's been only like 8 years if you consider like the first couple of years I just did it for fun, and then it wasn't really a job until like the last 5 years, realistically. Is it even 5 years? Till up to about 2011 at least, I had to push so hard to be taken seriously. I had to convince friends and family to let me do this crazy YouTube thing. YouTube was not an industry back there. It was just weird people doing weird stuff on the internet in a bedroom. At least that part hasn't changed. I mean, like, back then, YouTube was just a dream, and making this a career. And making this a career was just a dream. And now it's like a freaking formula. Now there's so much information out there of how you can do this. I really should have worn waterproof mascara for this video. I really don't know what I was thinking about that. God, I really didn't think I'd get this emotional. It took like 5 months. November, December, January, February, March. That's 6 months. I gave myself 6 months to do this video, and I still cannot not be emotional about it. I went and grabbed a tissue. Oh man. Back then, YouTube was like the wild, wild west, and all of us creators that like worked back then, that were creating videos back then, there were no rules. We were setting the rules. We were the ones figuring out what works, what people like to watch. We were the ones dealing with the hate. Oh my god, circa 2000, circa before Google Plus, realistically. The amount of hate comments. You think comments nowadays are bad? Man, it was brutal back then. And just the way that everything has changed, and how big media has come around, and how industries have huge multi-million-dollar industries have popped up to service YouTube, and all of the brands and the sponsorships which have allowed us to continue being able to do this, because YouTube AdSense, I mean, we won't go there. I mean, I feel like I'm allowed to reminisce about the past in this video. This is an anniversary video. I'm allowed to reminisce about the past and how it was so much different than people just created out of pure creation. And now you gotta upload at a certain time, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta be engaging, you gotta call to action, blah, blah, blah. And what I'm getting at is that a lot of my time and my life was dedicated to making this platform to help and contribute in little way as I can. I'm not saying I was like the creator of any platform, let's not be honest. Again, don't even know if YouTube barely knows I exist here. I was there when we were breaking ground and forging the path to the YouTube that you see today. And it's not perfect and it never will be, and there's still gonna be changes. And while I want to celebrate that, I want to celebrate all my accomplishments, I look around and I see my peers, people that started at the same time as me on YouTube, have 1, 2, 5 million subscribers, 20 million subscribers, and I'm not there. Heck, I see people that have that many subscribers and that started like a year ago. People pass my subscriber count in a matter of months. There are some channels that pass my subscriber count in a matter of months. Something that has taken me 10 years to build. 10 years, and they pass it in a matter of months. I mean, if you ever want to feel like your work and your life is worth nothing, tough one to kind of navigate. And there's no really great way to feel about that, and it's hard to not beat yourself down and feel like a failure. Done the ups and downs, and I've thought of quitting a couple times, and I've dealt with all of the crap that YouTube likes to throw at us creators. It's just so much fun that they love to do. Every time, especially in the 10 years, I go, why aren't I more successful? Why aren't I there? Why haven't I accomplished as much as these people? And it's so freaking hard. Now, I know a lot of you can relate to this with your own YouTube channels. You have these feelings, maybe even in life, the constant comparison of why not me? Why haven't I gotten there? And every time the YouTube algorithm changes, it's like one more stab into every single thing that I've built and I've worked toward and I've edited together. Like stupid amounts of editing, stupid amounts of editing and filming. And I hate it. I hate feeling like this, and I hate having these thoughts, because to me these thoughts are such ungrateful thoughts, because at the end of the day, everybody who's on YouTube that's even been able to make $5 off YouTube is an awesome job. This is an awesome life to have, and I am truly grateful for it. I am so happy with the life that I get to live. But to me, these thoughts, and I can't get rid of these stupid thoughts, and it's so hard to suppress them sometimes. And in this 10 years, I haven't been able to, because when you're in that mindset and you're always trying to one up the next person or trying to best the next person, you're not caring about that person that you're trying to beat, and that's never what YouTube as a community was ever supposed to be. I mean, YouTube was a community back in the day. I don't know what the heck it's turned into now, but it was a community of creators supporting other creators. And when you're trying to compare, or like when you're constantly comparing and contrasting of why is that person doing that and why am I not this, or oh my god, look at that, like when you're doing that, you're just creating this negative community. All you can focus on then is how to game the system and how to make the system work for you, because obviously what you're doing is not right. So you got to go into the numbers and let's dive into the analytics and figure out what exact hour should we be doing and when should we stopping this video here and people are watching there. I mean, the ironic thing is, I bet you if I paid more attention to analytics and all these fine minute details, I would probably be more successful than where I am now. But I freaking hate it. I hate the fact that YouTube has become an algorithm game, and all you do instead of creating good videos and good content is just trying to game the system into making it work for you, because that is how you be successful on YouTube. Or at least so that's what it seems like, and that's to me what 2017 YouTube has become. And I honestly think that the reason I've been able to be on YouTube for so long is because I haven't lived my life playing the YouTube game, where your life is a constant state of optimal algorithm optimization. Lols, words, Nadine. Optimizing the algorithm is something that really came about when we started focusing on money, and when YouTube became this well-known platform to make money. I'm not gonna lie, money is awesome for creators, and it's totally transformed the platform in many amazing and incredible ways because it's allowed us to fund better content. I am for money, be it AdSense or sponsorship, being placed into creators' hands to create cool, awesome, better content. But with money comes the negative aspects of the fact that you are a slave to that job. Like when YouTube becomes your job, you are required to work to make money. And when that money stops coming for whatever reason, your views are down or you didn't get this deal this month, there's no one to blame and there's no one to turn to but you. And navigating that mindset is one of the biggest struggles that I found and that I know other creators have faced. Like not allowing the money to control you creatively and not allowing the money to really emotionally drain you, and so that you stop having that passion to create YouTube in the first place. And like honestly, I joined YouTube in 2006. There was no money. There was no money till at least mid like 2008. I think that's when the partnership program first came about and people started making AdSense money. And even then, I mean, like we're talking not really like big amounts of money here. 2009 is when it really started getting money, like actual money that you can make off YouTube. So the goal was, for me personally, was never to make money on YouTube. It was to express myself creatively. It was to have an outlet that I could use on my own time. And those creations are why I'm still here, why I'm still doing YouTube, and why I still love YouTube, is because I always remember why I started in the first place. Because I had I had started with sketch comedy. Nadine, young Nadine. I started with sketch comedy, and that's what I wanted to create. And now I create travel videos and advice because that's what I want to create. And if you've followed my channel for the last 10 years, you know that I create what I want to create. There are some funky, weird, older videos on my channel, not to mention the whole Warcraft stint, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have been subscribers since then or found my channel since then. Side note, I do not play Warcraft anymore. I don't do music parodies anymore. I don't do sketch comedy anymore. But that's okay, and that's just been my evolution, and that's why I've loved YouTube, is because I've been able to evolve like that and be able to do what I want to do. And honestly, I'm so lucky that I've been able to do that, and that's why I want to say I am thankful and I am grateful that I've been on this platform for so long, that you guys have been subscribed to my channel, that you've been watching my channel, and I honestly, truly am so thankful for the opportunities that YouTube has brought me. Because it's completely changed my life in ways that I can't even describe or imagine. I could not imagine it back then. I honestly couldn't. Like, this did not exist. Like, what it is today does not exist. I know this turned into be somewhat a ranty video, but like, I'm so indebted to you for watching my videos, and that's all I've ever wanted, is just to share my creations and have you, my creations, to share those with you and to have you watch and enjoy them, because that is all I ask of you, is just enjoy my videos. That's all. And I'm so thankful that you have, and that you tell me when you're not enjoying them, because it does help me learn and it helps me improve. And I feel like as a creator, you have to be able to take criticism. Oh man, I feel like you do have to take the good with the bad, because that's how we learn, and that's how we grow, and that's how we become better people and better channels. And that's why this video is so sad and so hard for me to make, because I honestly feel like I'm creating the best content I've ever created. I'm really happy with where my YouTube channel, where my content is going, to share with you, to give you tips, to give you advice, to show you these destinations. I'm just so incredibly happy to be able to share that with you. And I just feel really, really good about the future of where I want to take this channel and the future of where all my tips and advice can take us and take you, and seeing you guys do your own travels and everything, and where YouTube has brought me and all the opportunities that being on YouTube and on all social media platforms. Let's not ignore all the other social media platforms. But I'm so grateful for where it is taking me and into the future. I just see a positive future. I just wish that it didn't take me 10 years to get here. But of course, you know, maybe 10 years is what I needed. Like, maybe 10 years is what I needed to get here. Who knows? This video has been so long, and I thank you for everybody who has stuck through it, who has listened to me, because this is all I really wanted to do for my 10-year anniversary video. Just explain my thoughts and my opinions on it. I've never really done one of these, like, this crazy in-depth video. But I feel like as my subscribers, especially if you've been following me for 10 years, that you deserve it, and I really did want to give this to you. No balloons or no silly string or anything like that. But thank you again for liking my videos, for commenting, for all your wonderful comments, even your negative ones. Thank you for being a subscriber to my channel and on my other social media platforms, and thank you for helping me keep my sanity through this decade. This decade of being on YouTube, because trust me, it's a very easy place to lose your sanity. I am really lucky to have one of the best group of subscribers I could ever ask for. So here's to another 10 more years of being on YouTube. We'll be like 50. Oh man. Okay. Bye!